Zinnias are just amazing. They're growing all the way through the summer here in Central Florida, and that's saying something. Most plants and flowers will just die back because it's too hot, too rainy, too humid. But zinnias, oh man, do you see them? Aren't they beautiful?
All I have needs, I have not provided.
Zinnias are the easiest things to grow, and this is the first time I've put them in my garden, and I'm so glad I have. The little bit of color that they add to this garden just brings me so much joy and pleasure. So I have learned that if you want this to last a long time in your vase, you need to trim off all the old leaves and just leave stems. The leaves just deteriorate in the water, and it just causes the water to go bad quicker. So zinnias will last about 4 or 5 days, but by the time these are spent, there's a ton more out here. So I think the secret to getting more and more zinnias to come up is to keep them trimmed. And I'll show you exactly where you can cut it so that you're going to encourage more blooms to come up on your plants here. They really are the easiest things. All I did was plant them right directly into the garden. And if I had too many in one spot, they transplanted very easily. So there's the first few. So let's take this flower for example. Do you see where I have 2 more coming out at the base of this stem here? Leave those, and those, actually there's 3. 1, 2, 3 more flowers are going to come in its place. Well, I have almost enough for my vase inside, and it is tempting to just leave them here and enjoy the beauty outside, and that's a good thing. However, if I don't cut these back, well, I'll leave a few, but if I don't cut most of them back, then it's not going to encourage this plant to bloom again. If you'll do that, within a week, it'll be this full of blooms again. So don't worry that you're going to cut them all off and then, you're not going to have flowers out in your garden anymore. One thing I love about zinnias is when I put them in the vase, I just put them in there and they arrange themselves. I'm really bad at arranging flowers, and you know what? They'll arrange themselves. They're going to look so pretty on my dining room table. So I'm separating out the old ones because they'll die pretty quick. These look pretty young, so I'll add those to the rest of my bouquet. This one's old. Take care of that one. So there are some that are starting to bloom here, so I'll leave those. They'll open up within another day or two, and it'll start being completely full of blooms again. So I didn't keep that particular bush trimmed back. And this is what happens. They just get old and die, and the leaves start getting gross, and it doesn't really encourage it to make more. So I'm just going to completely trim this one back. And hopefully by this time next week, it will rejuvenate. If you want to learn how to grow vegetables through the hot summer months, then you need to check out this video right here.